My hair goal for 2020 was for my 4-year journey, hair growth journey. I have said and committed to not trimming or not cutting my hair for year 4, going, this year. This cycle. I'm not going to cut my hair. I am going to just get the little ends and, just clip off the knots or whatever. But as far as like the big trims, I'm not going to do that. And it's really hard. It was hard last week or whenever that was, a couple of weeks ago, when, I flat ironed my hair. It was hard not to just chew because I just need to see that. I don't know why I'm like that. And I'm really, really trying, y'all. But I'm not going to cut my hair or anything like that because I want to see how long does my hair grow. I washed each twist separately so that I could take special care of the ends. Okay guys, so I washed each twist individually. And the first thing I would do is get the twist before unraveling the twist and look at the ends of the twist to see if I could find any single strand knots or any knots, where the hair has just tangled on itself, to see if I could find any of those that I could just clip off. If I'm able to, get the knot apart, take it apart, then I would do so. But if not, then I'll just go ahead and clip it off. Okay, so I'm just going to get the end and try to unravel it. Okay, so that was easy to do, but if whatever reason it was stuck and I couldn't get the two sections apart at the end, then I would just, try to get the knot apart, but if not, then just go ahead and clip it, as I mentioned before. Okay, and then I'll get one section of the twist and start at the ends unraveling. And I do this because if the ends are in a knot, if you try to start at the top and unravel and come down to the ends, when you get to the end and pull on it, because the ends are in a knot, it's possible that you're going to break your ends off. So I just go ahead and unravel the ends first to make sure there aren't any knots down there. Just separate them. And as I'm separating the ends, I am feeling for the little single strand knots. If I come across one, then I'll go ahead and cut it off, clip it off. But I think my ends are okay since I just trimmed them when I flat ironed my hair. Okay, y'all, so this is the other section of the twist, and as I was attempting to unravel the ends of the twist, I did come across this little knot right here. And I know that it's a knot because when I somewhat rub down the ends, it feels like a bump right there. A little knot, a little bump. So I just kind of work through it. Really, really gentle to not break off the hair, the ends of my hair. So just say if I wasn't able to get that knot apart, I would just get this little rat tail comb and just start at the very end, pulling the hairs out of the knot. So I just wanted to show you that. And this little hair right here that's dangling, this is a broken piece from somewhere. I just get it and pull it out. And just unravel the ends. And again, I'm looking for knots. Okay, and then I rinse the section of hair. And when the hair is dripping wet, I apply the shampoo. And when I apply the shampoo, I always rub down the ends first to see if any hairs, you see these hairs are going to come out. So I just go ahead and pull those hairs out. And then I kind of look at the ends to see what they look like. Meaning, okay, I'm still pulling out hair. But meaning, when you put the shampoo on the hair is going to react. Especially if it's a good moisturizing shampoo. Your hair is going to react. So, when I put the shampoo on there, it causes the hair to wave up or coil up, crinkle up. And so I kind of look at the ends to make sure all of my ends wave up as well. Everything, you know, clumps up together. If, for whatever reason, I see these little straggly ends right here, you see this little end that's, it's not uniform with the rest of the hair, it's just hanging out there. Like it won't clump with the other hair. So, I'll just get my scissors and trim that off. If it's not bad, you don't have to, but that's just what I do. I just trim those little ends off that don't have a home. I know if I leave them on there and you know, they just continue to hang out on their own, a single strand knot is going to form. So I just go ahead, I'm trying to be proactive and prevent the single strand knots. So just clip them off. Okay, so now that I have detangled this section, and you know, as I've mentioned, I always detangle while the shampoo is in my hair. When I detangle the hair, what I'm trying to do is uniform the hair, meaning have all the strands go down in one direction. So the hair should be even at the end. If I start from the top and just work my way down, all the strands should be even. But I do see this little string right here that's hanging. But I'm just going to go ahead and run some water and let the water flow down on the hair to push all the strands going down in the same direction. And then I'll decide if I want to clip that end off. Ooh, that's hot. So I'm just letting the water flow down the hair to rinse the shampoo out, as well as the force of the water to push the hair strands down, to put them in position. And because the shampoo is very moisturizing, all of my hair should clump together like that. You see that? So then I just go down to the end and look at the ends to see if there are any little hairs hanging down that don't have a home. Now get my scissors and just kind of clip them off. Okay, and that's it. So when I blow dried and flat ironed my hair at the end of December 2020, I only had to trim off this much. Okay, y'all, so I'm done flat ironing the left back section of my head, and this is what the ends are looking like. They don't look bad. Thought they would look, you know, really, really bad considering it's been a year since I trimmed, meaning cut some inches off. They don't look bad. Okay, y'all, so I have flat ironed my entire right side, and I did trim off maybe about 1/2 inch in the front. So I'm going to go back and trim off these little ends that are kind of crinkly, if that's a word. You see that right there? Just going to trim that off. That's probably 1/2 inch or maybe an inch. No, probably 1/2 inch. Just trim that off so they can look better. Okay. Over here, you see those little curly ends that just won't get straight? I even feel little knots right here. You can see them, the little knots. Just gonna go in and clip those off. And then even over here. Okay, a little bit more right here. I feel a little knots. I'm trying to cut off as little as possible. I'm just feeling for knots. Alrighty. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the left side the same way. Just trim off those little straggly, crinkly, curly ends. Alrighty. So as you can see, I was still able to retain a lot of length with using only grease and water.